Did you know that what you eat after 65 could be silently destroying your strength, energy, and potentially cutting years off your life? What if I told you there are 9 specific foods that could completely transform your health, restore your vitality, and help you stay strong well into your 90s? This isn't just another health claim. It's based on decades of medical research and the remarkable experience of one of America's most respected physicians. Let me tell you about Dr. Alan Harrison. At 92 years old, he still plays tennis twice a week, walks 3 miles daily, and has the grip strength of someone half his age. Meanwhile, his medical school colleagues, all brilliant doctors themselves, have suffered dramatic health declines. Many are now in nursing homes, wheelchair-bound, or have already passed away. What made the difference? While they were prescribing medications and following conventional advice, Dr. Harrison discovered a specific combination of 9 powerful foods that he began eating daily since his 60s. His colleagues laughed at his food obsession initially, but as the years passed and the differences became undeniable, those same colleagues began begging for his secret. Today, I'm going to share it with you. Number 1. Wild-caught fatty fish, the muscle preserver. Are your muscles gradually disappearing no matter what you do? That weakness you're feeling isn't just normal aging. It's likely something called sarcopenia, and it can be reversed with the right nutrition. Harvard Medical School researchers have discovered that the omega-3 fatty acids found in wild-caught fish directly prevent muscle wasting in older adults. According to Dr. Rachel Davidson, leading geriatric specialist at Boston Medical Center, the DHA and EPA in fatty fish activate protein synthesis pathways that become sluggish after 65, essentially turning back the clock on aging muscles. Consider what happened to Wesley, a 73-year-old retired teacher from Ohio. Despite staying active with daily walks, he noticed his strength declining rapidly. Simple tasks like opening jars or carrying groceries became increasingly difficult. His doctor suggested medication, but instead, Wesley decided to try incorporating wild salmon 3 times weekly. Within just 6 weeks, he reported a dramatic difference in his strength, energy levels, and even his balance improved significantly. Here's what you need to do. Add wild-caught salmon, mackerel, sardines, or herring to your diet at least twice weekly. If you're concerned about mercury, stick with smaller fish like sardines, which provide the same benefits without the risks. Can't stand the taste of fish? High-quality fish oil supplements can work too, but make sure they contain at least 1,000 mg combined EPA and DHA per serving. Don't wait until you're struggling to get out of a chair. Start incorporating these fatty fish into your diet today before further muscle loss occurs. Number 2, fermented foods, your gut's best friend. Did you know your gut might be the hidden reason you're feeling weak, tired, and mentally foggy after 65? What happens in your digestive system directly affects your entire body's strength and vitality. Research from the National Institute of Aging has revealed that after 60, the diversity of beneficial bacteria in your gut dramatically declines, leading to increased inflammation, reduced nutrient absorption, and accelerated aging. Dr. Simon Chen, gastroenterologist at UCLA Medical Center, explains, fermented foods are the most powerful tool we have to restore gut health in seniors. They introduce live beneficial bacteria that fight inflammation and strengthen the immune system better than any medication we can prescribe. Take Caroline, a 68-year-old retired nurse from Seattle. For years, she struggled with chronic fatigue, frequent illnesses, and joint pain that her doctors couldn't explain. Multiple medications provided little relief. Then her daughter suggested adding fermented foods to her diet. Skeptical but desperate, Caroline began eating yogurt with live cultures every morning and small amounts of sauerkraut with dinner. Within 3 weeks, Her energy levels improved dramatically, her joint pain diminished, and she noticed her mind seemed sharper too. Here's what you need to do right now. Add at least 1 serving of fermented foods to your daily diet. The best options include plain yogurt with live cultures, avoid the sugar-laden varieties, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, or kombucha. Start with small amounts, about 1/4 cup, and gradually increase as your system adjusts. Don't wait until chronic inflammation wreaks havoc on your body. Begin incorporating these gut-healing foods today for more energy, stronger immunity, and better overall health. Number 3, dark leafy greens, the hidden deficiency solver. The hidden deficiency that's stealing your strength right now could be right under your nose. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing crucial nutrients, and this silent deficiency is robbing millions of seniors of their independence. Leading researchers at Tufts University Human Nutrition Research Center on Aging have found that inadequate levels of magnesium, vitamin K, and folate, all abundant in dark leafy greens, directly correlate with accelerated muscle loss, cognitive decline, and bone fragility after 65. Dr. Laura Thompson, nutritional gerontologist, warns the majority of seniors we test show dangerous deficiencies in these critical nutrients, yet conventional blood tests often miss these imbalances until significant damage has occurred. Consider Robert, a 76-year-old former construction worker from Pennsylvania. Despite his previously active lifestyle, he began experiencing severe muscle cramps, trembling hands, and difficulty walking steadily. Multiple doctors prescribed medications that only temporarily masked his symptoms. Then his neurologist suggested a simple intervention, adding 2 cups of dark leafy greens to his daily diet. Within just 1 month, his muscle cramps disappeared, his hands steadied, and his walking improved so dramatically that his neighbors commented on the change. Here's what you need to do immediately. Incorporate at least 2 cups of dark leafy greens like kale, spinach, Swiss chard, or collard greens into your daily meals. For maximum nutrient absorption, lightly steam or sauté them with a small amount of healthy fat like olive oil. If chewing greens is difficult, blend them into smoothies or soups. Can't stand the taste? Start with milder options like baby spinach mixed with other foods. Don't wait until weakness forces you into dependency. Start adding these nutrient powerhouses to your diet today. Number 4, berries, especially purple, blue varieties. Brain age reverses. The seemingly innocent habit that's aging your brain faster than anything else is ignoring the power of protective antioxidants. Your brain is particularly vulnerable to oxidative damage as you age, but certain foods can actually reverse this process. Groundbreaking research from the USDA Human Nutrition Research Center on Aging reveals that blueberries and other dark-colored berries contain unique compounds called anthocyanins that can cross the blood-brain barrier and directly protect brain cells. Dr. Harrison Wilson, neurologist and brain aging specialist, explains, "We've observed remarkable improvements in cognitive function when seniors consume berries regularly. Some brain regions actually show increased activity and improved connections, similar to what we'd see in much younger adults." Take Elaine, a 72-year-old retired accountant from Vermont. She began noticing alarming changes in her memory, forgetting appointments, misplacing her keys, and struggling to recall names. Concerned about developing dementia like her mother, she mentioned these concerns to her doctor. Instead of immediately prescribing medication, he suggested adding a cup of blueberries to her daily diet. Skeptical but willing to try anything, she followed his advice. Within weeks, she noticed her thinking seemed clearer, and after 3 months, her memory improvements were so significant that her bridge club members commented on her sharper gameplay. Here's what you must do starting tomorrow. Add 1 cup of berries, particularly blueberries, blackberries, or dark cherries, to your daily diet. Fresh berries are ideal, but frozen work just as well since they're typically harvested at peak ripeness. For maximum brain benefits, consume them in the morning when your brain is most active and receptive to nutrients. Don't wait until memory lapses turn into serious cognitive issues. Start protecting your brain with these powerful berries today. Number 5, quality protein sources, the muscle preservation key. The tragic mistake most seniors make that leads to rapid muscle deterioration is not consuming enough high-quality protein, or worse, eating it at the wrong times. After 65, your body becomes less efficient at using protein, making timing and quality crucial for maintaining strength. Research from the Protein Research Institute shows that most adults over 65 consume their protein primarily at dinner, leaving their muscles without essential building blocks for 18+ hours. Dr. Benjamin Foster, leading muscle physiology expert, explains, "This extended protein drought accelerates muscle loss dramatically. We've found that spreading protein intake throughout the day results in 40% better muscle preservation in seniors, even without exercise changes." Consider Thomas, a 78-year-old retired engineer from Michigan. Despite being active all his life, he noticed alarming muscle loss in his arms and legs over just 2 years. Getting up from chairs became difficult, and his balance was deteriorating. His daughter, a nutritionist, noticed he ate almost no protein at breakfast or lunch, then consumed a large portion of meat at dinner. She helped him redistribute his protein intake across all meals. Within just 8 weeks, his strength improved noticeably, and tests showed he had actually regained some of the muscle mass he'd lost. Here's exactly what you need to do. Consume 25–30 grams of quality protein at each meal, not just at dinner. Excellent sources include eggs, Greek yogurt, lean poultry, fish, tofu, or a high-quality protein supplement specifically formulated for seniors. If appetite is an issue, start with smaller, protein-rich snacks throughout the day. Don't wait until getting out of a chair becomes a struggle. Start spreading your protein intake across all meals today. Number 6, nuts and seeds, heart strength supporters. Your heart might be aging twice as fast due to this common deficiency that affects nearly 90% of Americans over 65. The good news? The solution is simple, delicious, and backed by decades of research. Scientists at the Harvard School of Public Health tracked over 100,000 people for 30 years and found that those who consumed nuts regularly had a 29% lower risk of heart disease and significantly longer lifespans. Dr. Amanda Rodriguez, cardiologist at Cleveland Clinic, explains, "The unique combination of healthy fats, plant sterols, and antioxidants in nuts and seeds works synergistically to reduce inflammation, improve cholesterol profiles, and protect blood vessels in ways that medications simply cannot replicate." Consider Beverly, a 69-year-old retired librarian from Arizona. When her doctor noticed concerning changes in her cardiovascular tests, he immediately suggested medication. Wanting to try natural approaches first, she began eating a small handful of mixed nuts daily. 6 months later, her follow-up tests showed such dramatic improvements that her doctor asked what medication she was taking. When she explained she'd only added nuts to her diet, he was astounded and now recommends this simple change to all his patients. Here's what you should do starting today. Consume 1 ounce, about a small handful, of mixed nuts daily. The best options include walnuts, almonds, pistachios, and seeds like flax, chia, and pumpkin seeds. For maximum benefits, choose raw or dry roasted varieties without added oils or salt. If chewing nuts is difficult, try natural nut butters or finely chopped nuts added to smoothies or oatmeal. Don't wait until heart problems force you into dependency. Start incorporating these heart-strengthening foods into your daily routine immediately. Number 7. Cruciferous vegetables, cellular protection powerhouses. The silent cellular damage that accelerates aging after 65 may be happening right now within your body, but certain foods can activate your body's natural defense systems to fight back. Groundbreaking research from Johns Hopkins Medical Center has identified compounds in cruciferous vegetables called sulforaphanes that activate powerful cellular detoxification pathways. Dr. Vincent Thornton, cellular biologist specializing in aging, explains these compounds essentially switch on genes that protect against oxidative damage and inflammation, the two primary drivers of age-related disease. In our clinical studies, participants who consumed cruciferous vegetables daily showed cellular protection markers similar to individuals decades younger. Take Arnold, a 74-year-old retired police officer from Illinois. After recovering from cancer, he was determined to remain healthy and independent. On his oncologist's recommendation, he began incorporating broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts into his meals several times weekly. Over the next year, not only did his cancer remain in remission, but his energy levels improved dramatically. His skin appeared more youthful, and routine blood tests showed remarkable improvements in inflammatory markers. Here's exactly what you should do. Consume at least 1 cup of cruciferous vegetables, including broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, cabbage or kale, every day. For maximum benefits, lightly steam rather than boiling these vegetables to preserve their beneficial compounds. If the flavor is too strong, try roasting them with a little olive oil and garlic, which actually enhances the absorption of their protective compounds. Don't wait until cellular damage manifests as disease. Start incorporating these protective foods today. Number 8. Bone broth, the missing link for joint restoration. The missing link that could restore joint function and end pain isn't found in any pill bottle. It's been used by traditional cultures for centuries and is only now being recognized by modern science. Researchers at the University of California, Davis have discovered that the specific combination of collagen, glucosamine, chondroitin, and minerals found naturally in bone broth directly supports joint tissue regeneration. Dr. Nathan Hammond, rheumatologist and joint health specialist, explains the unique amino acid profile in properly prepared bone broth provides the exact building blocks needed for cartilage repair. In our clinical observations, patients who consume it regularly often experience improvements that surpass what we see with conventional treatments. Consider Patricia, a 78-year-old former dance instructor from Florida. Years of activity had left her with painful joints that limited her mobility and independence. Multiple medications offered minimal relief and concerning side effects. Her granddaughter suggested bone broth, a traditional remedy her great-grandmother had used. Skeptical but desperate, Patricia began drinking a cup daily. Within 3 weeks, she noticed less stiffness in the mornings. After 2 months, her pain had diminished so significantly that she reduced her medication, and by 6 months, she was able to return to gentle dancing, something she thought would never be possible again. Here's what you need to do. Consume 8 to 12 ounces of quality bone broth daily. For maximum benefits, choose broth made from grass-fed beef or free-range chicken bones that have been simmered for at least 24 hours to extract the beneficial compounds. If making your own is impractical, select pre-made options that use quality ingredients and proper preparation methods. For those who dislike the taste, try using it as a base for soups and stews rather than drinking it straight. Don't wait until joint pain confines you to a chair. Start incorporating this traditional healing food today. Number 9. Turmeric with black pepper, the inflammation fighter. The inflammation crisis that's aging you from the inside out could be silently damaging every organ in your body. But this ancient spice combination holds the key to fighting back. Studies from the Arthritis Foundation Research Center have shown that curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, reduces inflammatory markers more effectively than many prescription anti-inflammatory drugs. Dr. Jessica Lawrence, immunologist specializing in age-related inflammation, explains, when combined with black pepper, which contains piperine, turmeric's bioavailability increases by up to 2,000%. This combination creates an anti-inflammatory effect so powerful that we can actually measure reductions in systemic inflammation within days of beginning supplementation. Take James, a 71-year-old retired postal worker from Texas. For years, he struggled with chronic pain and stiffness that multiple doctors couldn't adequately address. His son, who studied nutrition, suggested adding turmeric with black pepper to his daily routine. Willing to try anything for relief, James began taking a teaspoon of the spice mixture daily. Within 2 weeks, he noticed his morning stiffness had decreased significantly. After a month, his pain levels had improved so dramatically that his doctor was surprised at his mobility during his next appointment. Here's what you need to do immediately. Add 1 teaspoon of turmeric combined with a pinch of black pepper to your daily diet. For maximum benefits, consume it with a source of healthy fat, which further enhances absorption. Easy ways to incorporate it include adding to scrambled eggs, sprinkling on roasted vegetables, or mixing into soups and stews. If the taste is too strong, high-quality supplements containing both curcumin and piperine can be effective alternatives. Don't wait until inflammation damages your organs beyond repair. Start using this powerful anti-inflammatory combination today. These 9 powerful foods don't just add years to your life, they add life to your years. By incorporating wild-caught fatty fish, fermented foods, dark leafy greens, berries, quality proteins, nuts and seeds, cruciferous vegetables, bone broth, and turmeric with black pepper into your daily diet, you're giving your body the exact nutrients it needs to stay strong, sharp, and independent well into your 90s. Just like Dr. Harrison, you can defy the typical aging process and maintain your vitality while others around you decline. Start with just 1 or 2 of these foods today, then gradually add the others until all 9 become part of your daily routine. Your future self will thank you for the gift of strength and independence. If you found this information valuable, please hit the like button right now and comment below which of these 9 foods you'll start incorporating immediately. Subscribe and turn on notifications to receive more life-changing health insights that most doctors won't tell you. Share this video with someone you love who deserves to stay strong and independent. You might just change their life forever.